very mean of you, Elaine, to make me go third after those two very excellent speeches that we've heard. So, tonight I'm going to be talking about ethics and its influence on my life and business. About me, I'm married to Deborah, as Elaine said. I've got 4 children, a grandson. I guess I'm a business entrepreneur. I enjoy business. I've had 25 years of experience. And as Elaine said, I'm chairman and director of a number of different companies and organisations. So, my journey of how I got here today is what I'm going to talk about, my philosophy, and particularly my commitment to sustainability and organics and fair trade. Talk a little bit about the ingredients of what makes a sustainable business and some of the compromises and trade-offs that you face along the way. So, a very long time ago, 85, I was working part-time in a health food shop as I was a student at the time, and there was an American guy that used to come along each day with flagons of ginger beer, and we would buy those ginger beer and sell them in glasses to customers. And anyway, one day he said that he was going to go back to America, and would I be interested in taking over the business. So for the princely sum of $50, I bought this ginger beer mug, took it home with my wife, who was horrified that I'd spent $50 on this ginger beer mug. But anyway, she put it behind me, and we started making ginger beer. It was fairly primitive. We used to go around the pubs and collect used Steinlager bottles and take them home, and in the bath we would rinse them out, cigarette butts would float out, the labels would come off, and then we'd load them into an old van we had and take them to a friend who had a restaurant, sterilise the bottles, bring them back again, and with a very sophisticated funnel and jug we could pour ginger beer into bottles and seal them, crown caps, and then leave them for a couple of weeks to ferment. And those ones that didn't blow up, we would take around to the few cafes that were around at the time. No labels, but that was the beginning of Phoenix. And it grew, obviously, and we learned about pasteurisation, which meant we could stabilise ginger beer, not blow up anymore. To heat the product after it reaches a certain fizziness. And then we added cola and lemonade and organic juices and so forth. But it was very interesting 20 years of my life, and sort of my family and children grew up ginger beer and the other premix products. It's been very good to us, but very proud to have done it in a fairly ethical way. We didn't use preservatives or anything like that. Really, the competition at the time was Schweppes and Coke. And so we wanted to do it a little differently, and we used honey instead of sugar in the drinks, and we used organic ingredients and local ingredients, so it's all part of the brand and the story. And we're very pleased to say that New Zealanders took on to this and supported us. So anyway, we did sell 20 years later. We sold Phoenix, and I've moved into some other companies, other small startup companies. I just want to talk briefly about 4 of them. Clean Planet is a commercial cleaning company, so a franchise company, very conventional business normally, and quite a dirty business that uses quite a lot of toxic chemicals traditionally. But we wanted to do it a little differently, and so we try and use some environmentally friendly ingredients, and we're very pleased to say that we succeeded. We're the only company in Australasia to get the Asthma Foundation tick, which is very important because a lot of New Zealanders suffer from asthma and related afflictions, and I guess the fact that you could work in a 5-star green building and all the rest of it, but if you're going to use toxic chemicals to clean and you're breathing that in all day, it's not a very good result. So we've tried to go out there and use functional products that are actually good for the environment and good for your health. So that's Clean Planet. Kokako, which was mentioned, is a coffee roaster. Now, it's a very difficult business, coffee roasting, because New Zealanders have to like coffee quite a bit, and there's about 220 small roasters in New Zealand, so to make a difference is a challenge, and I'm very pleased to say that this has been very successful, continues to grow. And Mike, who's the founder, has decided that he's going to make the best coffee and food. He also makes very good food and hot chocolate, and he is the only dedicated fair trade and organic coffee roaster in Auckland. So through good branding, and we have a person here, Johnny, who does the branding for Kokako and is also a shareholder. We've stood out from other coffee brands, and we're very pleased to see that we now got our food into here in New Zealand and supply some of the other big companies. So it's been very good. All Good Bananas is the main business that I'm involved in, and that has been set up about 2 years ago with my brother Matthew and another friend Simon. And we decided that it was really important to give New Zealanders an alternative to the conventional bananas that were on the market. We're very big eaters of bananas in New Zealand, probably one of the highest per capita in the world. Businesses in New Zealand about $160 million bananas, so you can imagine it's quite fierce. It's dominated by some of the biggest fruit companies in the world, Joel and Bonita, and unfortunately it has been driven through cheap labour and some unethical behaviours, which I'm sure is getting better. But we decided that we would bring in a fair trade banana, and fair trade is about independent certification to make sure that workers are getting paid a fair price for their produce, that children aren't working, there's a premium that goes back to the growers and the cooperatives that have worked out democratically, and their premium goes into churches and schools, etc. And medical centres. It has a very positive outcome. And in the UK, 33% of all the bananas are fair trade. Switzerland's 50%. So it's a very good outcome for those growers. And we're very pleased to say that after 2 years, we've managed to sell 2 million bunches of bananas. We've managed to get about 4% of the market, which I know doesn't sound very much, but for a small company and up against very big players, it's quite an achievement. $1.5 million has gone back to El Guava, which is a cooperative of 400 small growers, and $150,000 going into social and environmental projects, so it's quite an achievement. The last business that I've got involved in recently is Nice Blocks, and this is a couple of young guys that started selling pretty much homemade ice blocks last summer, and they've gone out there against the big players, which is TikTok and Streets, and said, well, we're going to offer a natural alternative, and so they use fair trade and organic ingredients, and I'm very pleased to say that they've now just become the first fair trade ice block in the world. So they source ingredients locally, but also from the Pacific. So we get coconut cream from Samoa, we get bananas from El Guavo, sugar that's fair trade and organic from South America. And it's really good that consumers are getting in behind it, and just appreciate the entrepreneurship around ethical business. So Prometheus Ethical Finance is another organisation that I'm involved in. I'm involved in a few different ones, and this is a small ethical finance company that leads the social organisations and environmental organisations. The opposite, it's for people that want to invest money but want to make sure that it's going for a positive outcome. So very pleased to be involved in that. I just moved to Wellington. I guess, it's part of my thing about being successful in business. I think it's really important to give back to the community and give back to the business community. And I'm involved in Prometheus, but also Fair Trade and Sustainable Business Network, which I was sort of the founding chair of, and now a director, and I'm also the chair of BioGrow, which is the leading organic certifier in New Zealand. So they're all very interesting organisations, but also sort of helping people set up small businesses and get good business. So the ingredients for a sustainable business, I believe, is you need to be very passionate about what you do. You're not going to be successful if you go into a business half-hearted. And I think people that have ethical values and that are passionate about doing good things have a head start. I think being different is really important. I think, with the bananas, offering something different is good. Being on trend, I think sustainability and clean and green is on trend. It's not bad. It's not going away. Integrity is very important, and I think to do everything with integrity, and consumers really support that. And first to market is always good. So, with the icebox, with cargo, sort of being fair trade organic, with the bananas, etc. It's about being leaders. It's very important. So adding value, nobody really wants to be in the price market. You don't want to be playing against big corporates and trying to fight on price. So you've got to add more value. Consumers, I think, want to feel good about their purchases, and if you can give them a reason, explain how the growers have been helped, etc., then consumers are willing to pay a little bit more. That's always an advantage. So being cheap is not what small businesses should be doing, but adding value. I think that's very important. We like to be very transparent. We like to link the consumer to the grower and tell a story about the growers. One of the things we've done is a quick response barcode, which you can scan with your phones, and it leads to a video on your phone where you can see the grower talking about the benefits of the product and what it means to be grown organically and fair trade and how it's helped them and their families. And that's innovation, and that's what small businesses need to do to get step ahead. So here's another example of innovation. This is Victoria Park New World, and we put a little circle on the floor, and when you walk up to our bananas, you get this little message.
Hi, you can hear me, can't you? You're the only one. Look around. No one else can. See? Know who I am? I'm that inner voice. Now I want to talk to you about something. Something really important. Fair trade. Look at them all. Those bananas in front of you. So many to choose from. Which should you buy? I know. And you do too. They're all good bananas. They're the only fair trade ones. Choosing them means you're helping growers feed their families and support their communities. They get paid a fair price. So now you know which ones to choose. Make a good choice. Hey, and thanks for listening. Keep in touch.
So, those are the small little things that you can do. And I mean, being a small business and being innovative, you get people to help you. And that was actually done for free. And we had an advertising company that approached us and said, look, we'd like to try out this technology. Would you be willing to give it a go? And of course, we did, and it was successful, won a few awards, etc. So that was great. Business partnerships. In my experience, sustainable, ethical businesses tend to work together instead of sort of against each other. And so we've seen examples. For example, we put our bananas into the fair trade banana bread. And Kovu Road, that makes a very nice ice cream, very expensive, but very nice. We've used our bananas in that. We've partnered with a lot of NGOs, Oxfam, Christian World Service, Air Fund, and they've been very good in getting our message out there about supporting businesses that are doing good work. And so business partnerships are very important for small businesses who want to get ahead. Financial partnerships are very critical for small businesses, in particular setting up. And as we know, the statistics are not very good for businesses in the first 3 to 4 years. So making sensible financial decisions are very important. And the use of business mentors is very important, and choosing good shareholders is vital for small businesses getting ahead. Compromises and trade-offs. There are always compromises and trade-offs, as in everything in life. We wanted to get our bananas from the Pacific, from our neighbours in the Pacific. The because we felt there's been a history of New Zealanders buying bananas from the Pacific, and unfortunately, when the big corporates came in, that trade died away, and it was pretty difficult for those small growers in the Pacific. So anyway, we decided that we would try and revitalise that, and we came across a banana called the Misaluki, and it's like a ladyfinger banana, and this grows very well organically. We tried that, bringing that in, but unfortunately, by the time it's ripe, it's quite black, and consumers are used to yellow bananas, and that was after 8 or 9 months of trying, we decided that was not going to work. But fortunately, we came up with a new thing, and that was dried bananas. So we now have a product on the market, dried bananas from Samoa, Misaluki bananas, grown organically, and they're going very well. So we want to do more business with our neighbours in the Pacific, and we're looking for new products there. So that was a bit of a compromise. We ended up going back to Ecuador, which is further away, and obviously not our neighbours, but we are helping those cooperatives over there, so that's been good. Another one for us, when we were at Phoenix, McDonald's approached us and said, well, we'd love to have your organic drinks in our cafes. And we thought, oh gosh, the opposite of who we normally would be wanting to deal with. We're about supporting cafes and health food stores and so forth. So we really it sort of set us back. So what are we going to do about this? And so we went out to our partners, the NGOs, and said, well, what do you think about this? Are we selling ourselves to the devil? Or, it's going to be bad for our brand, etc. and so forth. But after quite a bit of thinking about it and advice, we realised that actually organics should be available to everybody. It shouldn't be just an elitist thing. It should be available in supermarkets and McDonald's and petrol stations and so forth. So we ended up going in there, and our supporters supported us, and we didn't see any downside. But it was an interesting discussion, and all businesses have those times when they have to make those decisions, and it is good to go and get advice from other people. Ownership and succession planning is an issue for businesses, all businesses, especially small ones, and often, as I said, for finance, needing capital to grow your business, etc., is a challenge, and it means selling down your share and so forth. Those are important decisions, and again, having business mentors and asking other businesses for advice are very important, and it's very important to also have your succession plan together and making sure that everybody's aligned, all partners are aligned. It's a challenge for business, definitely. But I think, with those ingredients for sustainable business, it's about future-proofing your business, and I think sustainability, being ethically aligned, is very good for future-proofing business, and it's a very good guide for business. And as a conclusion, I'd just like to say all ethical businesses, small businesses in New Zealand, need your help, and just to consider making your decisions when making choices. And I certainly don't expect you going to make all their purchases organic or fair trade, but even 1 or 2 a week does make a difference to people. And yes, so thank you very much.